Anyway, so I'm playing Battlefield 3 this weekend, and as I'm playing it, it all starts coming back to me. I start to remember exactly why I haven't been playing Battlefield 3, and it's because EA and DICE dropped the motherfucking ball. All right. First of all, I played Bad Company 2, and I played it to death, and it was a marvelous game. I've also played, 1943, and I've played Battlefield 2 Modern Combat. Those were some great games. Bad Company 2 and and Battlefield 2 Modern Combat were wonderful games, and they were games that I can recommend to people. I can honestly, wholeheartedly recommend these games to people, to my friends, that they play these games and enjoy them because they're great games. Battlefield 3, on the other hand, I cannot recommend it. It does not live up to the Battlefield name. And that's just my honest opinion about the game, and that's from a Battlefield player, from a guy who's been playing Battlefield way before he was playing. I mean, I've been playing Battlefield 5 years before I was playing Call of Duty, so yeah, that's coming from straight up, a guy who actually plays Battlefield. And not only is it fucked up, like, in many aspects, but all the guys I used to play Bad Company 2 with, and they won't even buy the fucking game. Like, no one will play this game with me. All my friends, my whole team that I played, that we ran Bad Company 2 with, will not buy this game because they know it sucks. We used to play Bad Company 2 every night. At least 3 hours a night, all fucking week. We were losing our minds. I mean, we played it so much. We had shit down packed. And none of them will buy this game. They will not buy this game. They know it's fucked up. They saw the demo, and they know how shitty it is, and they're not falling for it. So, but it's enjoyable sometimes. I'm able to enjoy myself sometimes. But for the most part, it's not as good as Bad Company 2. It's not as good as Modern Combat. It's a fucked up Battlefield game. And let me just go ahead and tell you why. First of all, no credit is given where credit is due. You can shoot a guy 10 times, get 10 hit markers, and somebody on your team can just roll up shooting a shotgun willy-nilly, shooting a pistol all over the place, and he'll get the kill and I'll get an assist. Same thing with the rockets. You can shoot a tank with 3 rockets while you're reloading for your 4th rocket. Some guy can show up and shoot off 1 rocket, and you'll get an assist, and he'll get the kill. And it's like a fucking miracle to find a good team on this game. Like, I thought the people on Call of Duty were retarded. These motherfuckers are seriously, like, it's like I'm playing with people that are in an insane asylum. Like, I'm on teams with guys that severely outrank me sometimes, and they're playing like they just straight up got out of Arkham. So I don't really know what to say. The weapons are too weak. Fucking the vehicles are too strong and too prevalent. There's vehicles everywhere. There's way too many vehicles on all these maps. Battlefield is about capturing and holding and protecting territories. That's what it's supposed to be about. It's not that the maps are too big. It's that there's way too many vehicles and there's no real focus on the objectives. You can't play the objective because the game's focus is not on the objective. Alright, so, I mean, not to mention the, I said the vehicles are too strong and there's too many of them. I've lost games because my entire team was flying around in motherfucking jets. I've actually lost games because no one on my team was actually playing the game. They were all flying around in jets. And it's not like I can blame them so much because we asked for a training center for you to learn how to fly this shit outside of the multiplayer game when Bad Company 2 was out. And DICE just fucking ignored us. Alright, we asked for this shit. And they just said, fuck it. They said, fuck you. We got your money, whatever. They're like Call of Duty does it. But, in order to get good in the jets, to get good in the helicopters, you pretty much have to fly it every game and fuck up. And, earn your stripes. So you pretty much have to be in the jet all game, almost every game, for you to get good enough to actually support your team with the fucking air vehicles. So you can't blame them too much. But, yeah, I lose games because no one's in the fucking game. They're all flying shit around. Not to mention you just have unlimited flares. You can't shoot them down. You can't stop the carnage because they have unlimited flares. What's up with this shit that a tank can just go and heal itself? No, motherfucker. A fucking engineer needs to be a requirement for a tank. Not a motherfucking, something you could run if you want. No, it needs to be a requirement that you have an engineer to heal your tank, not some shit where you can back off and heal. No, same thing with all the planes. And this unlimited flare shit, no. You need to have like 2 flares, and then that's it. You shouldn't be able to keep regenerating flares all day. You know, there's a shitload of buildings, and the buildings aren't really the problem. The problem with the buildings is that they're multi-floored buildings with different sides. So you see a guy shooting from a building, you go in the building, he's on like the 4th floor, on the north side, in the 2nd quadrant. It's like, what the fuck is he? Alright, and then they took Destruction 2.0 out of the fucking game. So you can't knock buildings down like you could in Bad Company 2. In Bad Company 2, if we had a problem with people hiding in buildings, we knocked down every building with C4. And speaking of C4, only one guy in this game has C4. This is not Bad Company 2. Only one guy in his game has C4. Only one guy really has the ability to effectively knock a building down. But, hey, you can't even knock buildings down. So what's the point? You know, people can hide in everything. There's so many blind corners to turn around. There's so many places for people to hide. There's so many duck down spots and hiding corners and shit that it makes you not want to play. You know what I'm saying? And it's real fucked up. It's something that really needs to be addressed. And not just that, there's so many unnecessary objectives in the game. There's like, just on the ground alone, there are rocks that you should be, like, not rocks, but gravel. Like, that should be a part of the ground that you should be able to walk over. Know that you have to fucking jump and hit the climb button to get over. Like, just crazy amounts of objectives. Boards that have fences where there shouldn't be any fences, and like forces you to run in circles just to get to an area that's like 5 feet away from you. You should just be able to walk across. And they're the type of fences that you can't cut with your knife. You have to like blow them up and shit. And there's way too many just useless objectives lying around the game that you have to shoot through to shoot one guy. It's rather annoying. And I'm starting to understand why I haven't been playing this game for a while. There's still lag. Every game has lag. There's server lag. You shoot a guy a bunch of times and he just, character model jumps out of the way. Not to mention there's a bunch of climb fails and movement fails. Like, I press buttons and the game just ignores me. There's times when I hit the button to climb over shit, the guy does nothing. I'm holding the shoot button and nothing happens for a long time, and then like a couple seconds pass, and then he starts doing stuff, and I don't understand why any game has that problem, but they all have it. I'm really pissed that Destruction 2.0 is gone. You can't knock a building down. That really fucked it up for me. I love Bad Company 2. You know, Bad Company 2 was a game you wanted to play. This isn't really a game you want to play. A lot of things are fucked up. The parachute doesn't work. Just the basic thing, like the fucking parachute doesn't work. In Bad Company 2, you wanted to use a parachute, you jumped off of anything, and you double tap X and the parachute works. In this game, you have to jump off of something, then start skydiving, then sometime it will prompt you to use a parachute, then you can use a parachute. But other than that, the fucking parachute doesn't work. If you jump off a building and you don't want to kill yourself, you're shit out of luck. You can't jump off a building and just deploy a parachute like you could in Bad Company 2. You have to jump off a building and lose half your goddamn health. It's just the way the shit works. Then, fuck. What other shit? Sniping's fucked up. Sniping's beyond fucked up. I've shot guys in the heart with sniper rifles and just nothing happened to them. I've shot guys in the face with sniper rifles and nothing happened to them. And Bad Company 2 kind of had this problem too. Like, the final sniper rifle of Bad Company 2 was a 50 caliber bolt action rifle. Not only was it slow to, you know, maneuver with and to, you know, reload the next shot, it was a fucking 50 cal. You expected it to blow guys away, but it didn't. Like, I would get headshots on guys from literally 15 feet away with the rifle, and it wouldn't do shit. And then the bullet drop is like super extra for motherfucking for the sniper rifles. Like, the gravity in the game is as if it's like that episode of Futurama where when they got off the ship, the gravity was so strong it pushed their fucking hair down. That's what the gravity's like in this game. Like, you can see the bullets coming at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can not coming at you, but you can like see the bullets going away from you. You can see the gravity pushing them down quickly over like 200 yards. Trust me. At 200 yards, you don't see that shit. The gravity is not that type of serious. Honestly, if the enemy can see you shooting at them, they can actually walk out of the way. They can literally walk out of the way of a round from a 50 cal. And that's just kind of the beginning of the troubles of why I'm not really playing this too much. But I'll put more effort into it and put up more gameplay since people want to see it.